Just take off, spread your wings, and fly. Fly. Fly and don't come back to the ground. Don't look back, what I'm trying to say, what I'm basically trying to say. Whatever situation you're in, whatever goal you're deciding to achieve, whatever version of yourself you're trying to be, don't look back. Not even for a second. And a part of you will want to look back though, which is natural. Which is natural. You becoming this new, whatever you're doing in life, you're becoming new. You're trying to achieve a goal, like who you are by the time you achieve it and then who you are when you start it. It's not going to be the same person. So since you're entering this new state of being, the old you is going to make you want to look back. That part of you is going to make you want to turn your head like, and the new you is like, you playing, you probably gonna play tug of war with yourself or whatever, but this is your sign to just not look back at all. This goes for anything, not even goals. Like, did you just cut somebody off recently? Did you get rid of a toxic person? And honestly, that's not terrible because think about when people get cancer, you got to remove a tumor, right? Did you just remove a toxic person recently? You just didn't look back. Did you just leave a job recently? You're not looking back. You're not playing about yourself. Like, it's like, how long have we been alive at this point to keep on playing with ourselves over and over again? No, we're not doing that no more, and we're not looking back. It's done. I mean, I'm over it. Are you? Are you over it? And you're looking back, and I guarantee you, if you look back for too long, I already know what kind of thoughts are going to come in your head. You're going to start re-questioning your decision. Should I have done that? Maybe I was being too hasty. Maybe I can do a little bit both. Maybe. So you start reconsidering your decision. So that means you made a decision you're not even firm. Like, what's good with you, man? Woman. Yeah, I know what I'm trying to say. What's good with you? I'm not very appreciative of that, and trust me, the version who you want to be in the future is not really appreciating that either. At all. Don't look back. And go, and when you go forward, go full throttle. Like you about to cross the finish line on the 4 miles you just ran. Like you in a car and you running late somewhere. You just, okay, I probably should have did that. I just stomped the ground with my with my sprained foot. But you in the car and your gas on the pedal, you going all the way. All the way. Nothing is stopping you. The only thing that's stopping you is you. I'm gonna say that though. So if you was to look back and you was to go back, that's your fault. I want you to know that 100% though. That is your fault. You have free will. You have choice. Unless somebody, and even that's drastic because I could say somebody could put a gun to your head and that's still a choice. Of course the other choice is dying. But like, y'all know what I mean though. It's a choice. It's a choice to look back. It's a choice to entertain the thoughts that's going to make you reconsider your decision. It's a choice to say, oh, never mind. I'm not going to continue and follow through with the decision I made. And I'm going to go look back and go back to where it was. Whether it was a person, state of being, a progression point within your growth journey. Because growth is not linear. It's up and down. It is up and down for a reason. Because sometimes that happens. And then let's say you did look back. Then it gets to a point, at what point are you going to put your foot down? At what point are you going to say, I'm not playing no more games. I'm serious about this. Because you always looking back, you're not giving you serious. You're not telling God you're serious. You're not telling the world you're serious. If you want to do content, okay, you posted one thing and then, oh, you took it down because it didn't have enough likes or you got nervous about how people were going to perceive you or whatever. So you took it down. You looked back. Post it and don't look back. Leave it up forever. That's your digital footprint. You started good. You started working out. Worked out for 1 week. You didn't like your progress, so you started to look back like, oh, is this even worth it at this point? No, like you cut off a person and you start think about other alternatives. Or maybe they didn't really mean it, or maybe I'm doing too much. Maybe I was overthinking it all this time. Maybe I'm the wrong. Maybe I'm misconceiving everything. Oh, actually, let me hit them up and let them know, like, hey, I was wrong. You see, and if they was 100% in the wrong, they're not even going to respect you as much. Because they know they wrong. And you went back. Because of what? You doubting yourself for what? Like, can you tell me why you're doubting yourself? Can you tell yourself why you're doubting yourself? Man, forget me. Forget me. Forget me. Do you know why you're looking back? Do you know why you're doubting yourself? Do you know why you don't trust the decision you made? Do you understand that? I can give you possible explanations, but only you know that answer. If we're going to be honest. Only you know the reason why you kept on looking back. You know the reason why you could not trust yourself to stay firm in your decision and to go forward and then go forward again and again and again. Instead, you went back and back and back. And like I said, I respect the fight of the back and forth because I've been there. We all been there. Anybody who's trying something new or doing something new or made a decision they haven't made and they need to stand on it and go full throttle. Sometimes you're going to go back and forth, but keep on making the decision. Like I said, it comes down to a decision. Make the decision to want to look forward and look ahead and move into a better place. You have to. This goes for anything. But you know your situation. You know your situation and you know what I'm talking about. So apply this to your situation. Learn to trust yourself. Go full throttle. Stop looking back. It's going to drive you mad. And sometimes you're just going to end up, you might look back just to make the same decision again. I know I've definitely been there. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to. I said this in a previous video. I don't know which one it was, where I said I had a point in my life. I couldn't move on with my day unless I was certain about something. So I couldn't move through life with uncertainty. Even though life itself is uncertainty, because at the end of the day, I could die tomorrow. My next doctor's appointment, I can get diagnosed with something. Something can happen to a friend. So life itself is uncertain. However, the things that was within my control, I try to control it. So I had made the decision one day, okay, I'm not going to think about this no more. I trust what's going to happen in the future, and I'm going to stand by it. Yeah, that was good for a day. Yeah. I stood by that for about a day. And I tried going back and forth, but I gave in and I looked back. And I look back to you to do what? To make the same decision again in the future. Luckily, and glory to God, when I made the decision again in the future, and I don't even know if it was the next time. Maybe I said, okay, I trust life. I trust God. I'm not going to keep on going back and forth about something in my head. And I'm just going to move forward. I'm going to move forward. It's okay if I don't have all the answers right now. I probably did make that decision again. And then looked back. It is funny because it wasn't the next time I made a decision when I was firm on it. I probably went back just to make the decision again in the future. But you guys, are you guys hearing me? All I did was just put myself in a circle. And I could have saved myself all that time, all that energy, if I would have just stayed firm in the first place. And one thing about decision making, I don't think you fully know if it was a right or wrong decision until you do it. And stick by it. You going back and forth, it's not going to make it right. It's going to or make it wrong. I wish there was a word about like an in-between. Because right is on this side and then wrong is on the other side. And then if you're going back and forth between right or wrong, or what you think was right or wrong. You're in the middle. So you never fully made a decision. And therefore, you never really know if this decision you made was right or wrong. So whatever you're going to do, full throttle and don't look back. Oh, by the way, just launched a Patreon. I need you to check that out pronto. And thank y'all for tapping in. Let me know what y'all going back and forth on. Let me know what you want to go full throttle on and not look back anymore. Let me know in the comments. Thank y'all for tapping in. Catch y'all next time.